Azariah Stevens jumping it up against Alana Smith, and the tip goes to Los Angeles Sparks. They're coming off that win against the Aces, a big one, 97 points. They put up all kinds of season highs in that game on Wednesday. They come in with a 4-7 overall record. Minnesota 9-1, and Rakia Jackson hits her first shot.
And it was interesting, and it's a good sign. Lynn Roberts told us, listen, you are no longer going to be a secret to people. You're not a rookie anymore.
And the answer from Courtney Williams. And so 12 seconds here on the shot clock. Here's Kelsey Plum looking to go to work baseline, finding Stevens, who's shooting and making more three-pointers here this year. The tip is good for Hamby. McBride pushes it over to Carlton. And Collier driving and sneaks in and around and underneath the Hamby contest.
A good defensive play. I mean, just in a good place.
Williams to Collier. And a couple of buckets now for the league's leading scorer, Napheesa Collier. Coming up in a few weeks. Jackson with 11 seconds here to work with. Off the glass for 2. And she starts out with 5 points. With a stranglehold on a 3-0 record in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, they need a win to remain in contention.
Williams with another 3.
Incredible when they highlighted it.
At the college level, the Olympic level, the WNBA level, of course, a 4-time champ. And Smith brings it home from straight away. The Sparks staff said they found out about that yesterday. Collier, a win. 3-pointer. Her first of the day. Collier up against Jackson. Heidemann has entered the game and doesn't waste any time taking her first attempt. Collier pump fake off the glass for 2. And the Lynx building off an 18-2 run here today. McBride using the Collier screen. Here's Samuelson's first minutes. Collier spins and turns and fires, and she's the first to double figures with 11. Collier again penetrating, no one there, and she lays it in. 16 points. Here's Peely playing against Lynn Roberts, who she actually played for during her time at Utah. And Peely cutting inside the lane, lays it up, off balance for 2. 60 seconds to play here in the first quarter. It's been all Minnesota. They build a 19-point advantage. Plum, she's been due her first points.
It's been difficult for her to get looks.
Carlton gets some space and makes the Sparks pay for it. Her first shot, her first three-point make, her first points. The Sparks close down the door, the driving door that time, but 4 seconds here to work with. Smith takes a peek, 2 seconds, 1 second. Hamby rips it away. And it is 1-on-2 on this fast break, and Hamby takes it all herself. Yeah, 4 key players, as we talked about for the Sparks, that they're without her here today. Due to injury, international obligations, and personal reasons. Good pump fake, good up fake by Emma Cannon for her first 2.
Now she's in the W.
Cannon tries to knock down the three-point attempt, and here's Courtney Williams on the push. And gets the 2.
How do you not know this?
Come up with it. Here's Carlton turning the corner. Quick entry pass, McBride to Collier. Boy, that is textbook. And 3 team fouls here for the Sparks in this quarter. Collier, that's her sweet spot right in the lane.
She loves it in the middle there. And
Collier's already poured in 21 points on 9 of 11 shooting. This could be a special day for her. It already has. Jackson with another three-pointer, her second of the day.
A good ball movement that time from LA to get Jackson that 3.
And Collier, boy, she's on one today. Klendikova on her left, and Williams pulls out from mid-range. Courtney Williams, 15 points. Miss efficiency here in the first half. Has only missed 1 shot. Double team coming, gets it out of the hands of Williams. Klendikova, her first points this season, and for the Lynx. It's hard not to miss, right?
That's great. I love the pink.
A 30-point advantage. Largest lead has been 32. Here's Heidemann. Pulled up on the Sparks D. And so they have not even been close to seeing some of their key pieces in a full roster here this year. To build the chemistry as Collier gets another bucket. She is approaching.
Collier makes you pay.
In so many ways, too. This is the beauty of her game as Hamby gets the two.
She knows how to seal really, really well, and then you just got to play your game, and Plum's got to do a little more of that.
She loves that spot. Carlton, beautiful pass, post pass entry for Collier, who finishes it off, and she's got a 30-point game today. Jackson was whistled for the foul. Collier now with 32 points and counting.
And that's just miscommunication completely from LA.
Who's done all her scoring from 2-point territory. A couple of buckets for 4 points. And she's 0 for 5 from 3. She's had 63 straight games with a three-pointer as Jackson finger roll finishes it.
Throughout her career, throughout the course of her career with players and former players.
Added associate head coach Eric Tebow to the staff this year as well.
Ants in the pants kind of thing. Like, I need to get going here.
She's already surpassed her first half total. 8 points here in the third quarter as Carlton responds with an answer.
That's been the problem, though. LA cannot get a stop either.
Well, Plum back-to-back buckets now. 16 points. She's got 10 in the quarter. One and done opportunity there for the Lynx on that offensive possession. Jackson doesn't waste any time, and she's John. Well, she's playing the fewest amount of minutes in her short WNBA career here so far. A cutting cannon for the reverse. Parker, what a move. They've got 23 right now in the third quarter.
They've made a little comeback here. You and I talked about what to do. It's all about increments. Well, they're doing this incrementally, and that's what I mean. You chip away.
Diving on the floor, Heidemann. Over to McBride. Peely, offensive rebound, and put back for two.
And she said there's no time to really regroup and watch a lot of game film and all that. Nice play.
Heidemann gets it right back. The give and go for the Lynx. A double in her career.
I have a feeling this could be the year, Lisa. We see that happen.
Backdoor cut for Hamby. First possession is good there for the Los Angeles Sparks to open up the fourth quarter.
For the Lynx.
Count the bucket for Hamby. Kayla McBride hadn't yet played for the team in the first 4 games. Here's Peely trying to go to work the up fake once, twice, 3 times, and it results in a bucket. Plum hesitation. In amongst the trees, the kick out to Cannon, left all alone from the corner. A beautiful pass, Miller to Klondikova. So there was a change of direction there in the huddle. Cannon, a 3-point attempt, falls from the corner.
Yeah, I mean,
Plum trying to work her way to find some daylight off the glass using her strong hand, that left hand.
And it's kind of like what my dad, who coached me, always said, find a way. You'd complain about something, but he would always say to find a way.
Klondikova attempts it to herself. The Sparks are outscoring the Lynx this half, 45-33, make it 47-33. They're not going away. We have 2 more games in the in-season tournament, the Commissioner's Cup. Minnesota has the Sparks today, and the Aces coming up on Tuesday. 3-pointer falls for Heidemann. Kosu, another opportunity. What a move! And a fist pump. Bench loves it.
Yeah, and she's playing. She's getting in minutes here.
And Heidemann gets the bounce. Natisha Heidemann, 14 points.
It shows some grit here near the end in the second half.
A season high 101 points.